Hello and welcome to this episode of the 5Ws podcast. In this episode, we're going to look at the brand new trailer released today for the upcoming film Spider-Man: No Way Home. My name is Macca, and I'm here with... So let's get started.
Who, what, where, when, why? How many ways can you lie? How many ways can you try? How many ways can you die?
Who? The stars of this trailer have to be the cohort of villains we are getting to see.
What? Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Where? Released worldwide, only in cinemas.
When? December 24th. Woohoo!
Why? This is allegedly the last Spider-Man film being released under Tom Holland, the star's current contract. Let's get straight into the interesting parts of this trailer. In this new trailer, we get to see Doc Ock again. We get to see Green Goblin very clearly this time. We see Jamie Foxx returning very clearly as Electro in this trailer. New outfit. It sounds like even though they got him back to play the, in inverted commas, same character, he's going to be playing it very differently. We briefly get to see the returning Sandman as well. You had problems with the appearance of Sandman in this?
It just looked a little bit too... I don't think they've ever really got Sandman correctly done in a CGI way. It just
Really?
sort of... Because it's probably it's obviously easy to draw something and as a still than actually something moving. I don't know, just something about it just looked a little hokey. It just like it needed to be a bit more rendered or
Yeah. So yeah, and we also get a brief look at the return of the Lizard as well. According to Wikipedia, Thomas Hayden Church is back as the Sandman and Reese Ifans is back as the Lizard. As pointed out by a few people, this film features at least 6 villains. So is Sony finally getting its planned Sinister Six film? Is this it?
True.
It's like...
Or we can pay off that guy who wrote it and just said, oh, here you go, some residual money.
But we didn't bring in that Hunter dude, and we didn't bring in those other ones that were promised at the end of the Spider-Man movie, but whatever. And other things we have missing, the previous 2 Spider-Men haven't been shown in regards to this movie. The question that has to be asked, are they going to be included?
Sorry, I think we know Toby. I think Toby said he's come back, but I know Andrew Garfield just continues to say, I'm not in it. I'm not in it. Even knowing, I think we've seen possibly a photoshopped image or leak showing all 3 together.
Yeah, I've seen that, but I don't know. It's just a bit too hokey to be leaked. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a perfect shot. But ultimately, it is the sort of thing that still could be photoshopped. One thing I did notice, possibly they're not coming back. There was a clue with Doctor Strange saying that these villains that are turning up in the film all died fighting Spider-Man. And at one point, the villains are referred to as ghosts. So maybe this isn't out for the studio in that regard. Maybe it's only dead people who are coming through this thing. Because at the end of the day, they're keeping the secret. The secret's going to be blown the first day this movie comes out, or the first time that people get to see the previews or the reviewers get to see it and that sort of thing. So,
or Homer leaves the cinema.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Wow, what an ending! Who'd have thought Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father?
Thank you, Mr. Blow the Picture for me.
So, they can only keep this secret for just over a month now. So
pretty much,
I don't know. It would have been nice to see a tease. No sign of Venom.
Yeah. As you've mentioned, I think it probably would be too much. I think like it's already sort of jam-packed. Where are we going to put him? And he's already, well, it just means what version of Venom do we get? Do we get the Tom Hardy, or do we get the Eric from that 70s show?
You were waiting to say that one, so that's why I left that there, but that's okay. No sign of Rhino, who was criminally underused in the Amazing Spider-Man film he appeared in. If you hire an awesome actor like Paul Giamatti, isn't it more appropriate to use him more for it was just the way they underused him in that.
You're right. It needs to be probably 2 movies. There's so many sort of characters, and you can't sort of just sort of cameo here. I mean, I know there'd be like sort of Easter eggs, I guess, for everyone sort of seeing it. But like,
Yeah.
there's got to be a reason why we're seeing all these villains sort of turn up in the. I
Yeah.
guess is this the 616 universe of the Marvel universe, or now these days, or
Well, that's
or they call it the MCU version of the universe, or
Yeah.
who knows what Spidey, the previous Spidey universes are supposed to be.
Other notable things in this trailer: a much smaller role for Stephen Strange. No wonder. Just there's so much other stuff, and there was more of him in the earlier teaser. Now, I'm finding it just interesting that there are several different Spider-Man costumes, including regular Spidey, Black and Gold Spidey, Iron Spidey. What could that mean?
That's what I mean. Is it the other Spideys?
Yeah.
In these costumes?
Yeah.
Is it the inheritance of the Stark technology?
Yeah.
And he just says, I have this outfit stuffed up. I'll get another outfit, and and then another one. I really don't know.
What's the deal with Black and Gold Spidey? Have we seen him before in the movies? Is that one from the comic books, or
the black and white outfit that he had in the comics was obviously a reference to when he had he had the Venom symbiote on him, and then after he lost the Venom symbiote, he kept with a black and white costume for a while.
Yeah,
and then went back to the blue and reds. But the black and gold, I don't know if that's an homage to something or.
Yeah. The other thing I liked, Doc Ock realizing that Tom Holland's Spidey isn't, in inverted commas, his Spidey. I thought that was cool. I know that's going to be annoying for you if you just want it to be Spider-Man the same in all the universes. But
that's what I mean. I loved how that line and how it was presented to us. But it's sort of like, well, if that Doc Ock looks like that, then maybe the Doc Ock in this universe should look different. Or that's what I mean. We don't know where this Doc Ock's from, or if he is from obviously it's not his Spidey, so obviously he's from another universe. So I don't.
Is this going to confuse audiences? Because there will be some people sitting there going, I can't understand what's going on. It's like we've had multiverses and other things. They've certainly had multiple dimensions and things like Doctor Who and that sort of stuff for decades, but and alternative universes in Star Trek and all that sort of thing. So it's just really interesting. Like I say, and is this just going to overwhelm what they've got? I don't know.
Just seeing the way how Strange. I mean, at first the Strange seems to be sort of normal when he was, speaking about the Scooby-Doo sort of gang stuff.
Yeah.
But then he seemed a little bit more harsh, or a little bit more mean and angry. And I'm just wondering, is that the Strange that we saw in What If? Is that an alternate universe Doctor Strange making his appearance?
Well, even at one point it shows Zendaya as MJ just doing that fall, which was very similar to Gwen Stacy's fall.
Yes,
thing.
exactly. Yes,
and I was looking at that thinking, they're going to kill her off or something. I bet they don't want to, but you never know. But I thought this trailer was much better than the teaser. The teaser was very talky. This one is much more action. I think they do assume that you've watched the teaser first, as there's a little narrative. Yeah. There isn't much narrative in this new one, but there's more narrative in the teaser. So, and the final point I'll make, according to Wikipedia, our fourth film is in development. Could be interesting. I don't know where they're going to go with Spidey or anything. So what else have you got to say?
I just, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I just really hope it works. I mean, I guess doing a time thing can be really hard to sort of, it might look good on paper, but to actually physically do it, I think it could be quite hard. Yeah, I just hope this really works. Still looking forward to seeing it on the big screen. Spidey senses tingling. Hopefully it's good.
Okay, we'll leave it there. I thought it was a good trailer. I'll give the trailer 4 out of 5. It was better than the teaser. And it points towards hopefully what will be a good movie, but just time will tell at this stage. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yep. Thanks for listening.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Who, what, when, why? How many ways can you lie? How many ways can you try? How many ways can you die?